Yeah, hello guys, I hope you all are well. Today's build video, guys, is for the Wishlist class for patch 266. This is Legacy of Dreams CarnEvil GR speed build. It's a build I put together a while ago, using now the new Echoing Fury. Fury is absolutely insanely cool. This makes this build so good, guys. Echoing Fury. Basically, what it does now, it gives you 75% attack speed. That stacks up to 5 times in total. And that 75% attack speed makes you attack so quick, like so quickly you just blitz stuff into the ground. Now normally we would use second halves here, so it does make us a little bit squishier. But my god, the DPS output is worth it, man. It's worth it. Oh my god. Anyway, let's go through the build. So for those that know, guys, it's a CarnEvil build. So basically, when you shoot darts, so does your fetishes. You summon fetishes from the passive. They're called fetish sequence here. And there's a 50% chance for you to summon a fetish for 60 seconds, okay? And then 10 of those guys will shoot darts when you do, okay? It matches your character's attack speed. Okay, so when Fury goes off when you call a target, it's basically a minigun, okay? It's an absolute minigun. It's insanely sick. Very, very cool. Right, Paragon is out of main stat. We're under 800 Paragon. Gear is augged, but nothing amazing. 100, 116, 120s in today's game. It's very mediocre these days now. I know, right? One day I'll get the good gems, guys. One day, man, one day. Right, so let's go through the build. Okay, guys. So you want, of course, a dagger and darts. Okay, so your poison darts and fetch poison darts now pierce, goes through all targets, and you also get up to a 500% damage buff as well. Sweet. Boots, illusionary boots, guys, for complete freedom of movement. Offhand, start with your Capian Serpent, because that way you get damage reduction while you have zombie dogs out. Once you're augged and you're actually using Paragon, you get more toughness. And then you can eventually switch over to Finger the Deep, okay? Finger Deep just gives you a massive pickup radius, okay? And that way you can pick up all your progress globes in a pinch, or health globes, etc, etc. But when you first start this build, definitely go with Serpent first, until you've got your Paragons and your Orgs, etc, etc. Yum, yum, yum. Next, guys, you've got to have Depth Diggers. This gives you extra primary damage. Okay, so you got to use Spine Dart to proc Depth Diggers damage bonus, which transfers to all your fetishes shooting darts as well. It buffs your pets DPS. Yum, yum, yum. Lovely. First ring, guys, I'm using the original ring of last ring. I use this for pretty much most of my speed builds, actually. But basically, we're using a fear in this build here, Horrify Stalker. So we'll proc an extra 60% movement speed for 4 seconds. This is a just speed farming build, so you want to be moving around as quick as possible. First legendary gem, guys, causes Enforcer. Got a fairly decent one here, 131. For more pet damage, okay, and it will transfer to your darts as well. Fantastic. For belt, guys, go for Witch and Arrow, of course, with extra CC, attack speed CHD, poison dart damage there as well. You can go for a tank belt for more speed. Say you get to the point there where you just don't need the extra damage, but you're Paragon 2-3000. You can switch in Clem's buff belt for more movement speed to get around the GRs quicker. But at the beginning, guys, you know, use a Witch and Arrow, man, because it's just GG all the time. Nice. Okay, guys, second rank, of course, is Unity for 50% damage reduction. Make sure you got one of yourself and your follower, otherwise you'll be dying all the time. Okay, and next gem, guys, of course, is the Legacy of Dreams gem. This is a brand new gem, and basically it's exactly the same bonus from the LoD set, these 2 green rings here. Okay, so this gives you 9,750 damage once all your gear is ancient. Basically, this gem does exactly the same thing, but it will give you half that damage bonus if your gear is not ancient. Okay, so you can actually use this straight away. It's very, very cool. It's a nice, cool little gem. Last jewelry, guys, of course, is Hellfire Amulet, and I'm using Fetish Sequence to summon the little pets. And last gem, of course, is Simplicity Shrift that heals us and gives us even more dart damage. Yum, yum, yum. I did try out Squirt's Necklace. Okay, I did try out Squirt's Necklace, and it does work. It gives you a massive 100% damage buff. But I found that the extra 50% damage sometimes killing me a bit too much. Now, during these speeds, the whole point of doing it is obviously getting loot and gem ups. And this was costing me a gem up quite a bit. You know, maybe if I put in my Paragon, I probably wouldn't die nowhere near as much. But in the early stages, go for Hellfire. Then maybe a bit later, guys, maybe try Squirts out. But Squirts does makes you take 50% more damage. But it's pretty sweet though, because it gives you this rise in damage buff. See this? Look, boom, boom, boom. And 100% extra damage is huge, you know. But unfortunately, though, it makes it so you take an extra 50% damage on the hit. Then once you get hit, the buff goes and recycles back up again. It is cool, but for starting off, guys, use a Hellfire. But you can use Squirts a bit later once you're geared up. And using Paragon, you know, because the higher your intelligence, the more all-res you will get. Yum. Okay, so guys, gloves, you want to use Task and Theos as well, of course, because I'm using Leeching Beasts in this one, okay? using Leeching Beast, which heals us for every hit. So it's really nice to have taskers to make your pets, but your dogs basically attack faster to heal you quicker. You don't have to use that. What you can do, you can actually use Lifelink for 10% extra damage reduction, and then switch these gloves over St. Archie's Gauge, these ones here, which give you basically a nice big shield. It's completely up to you, you know. If whatever you fancy, you know, I'll tell you what. Actually, we'll try Lifelink. This is how I normally run this build this way here, but that's just another option. You can go Taskers with some zombie dogs, Leeching Beast, or go Archers. That way you get the shield with Lifelink. It's completely up to you. And make sure you get Lifelink at your bracer as well for so the dogs can actually heal you. Lovely. Shoulders, guys. Pauldrons of the Skeleton King. Basically free for self-raise. You can actually use anything in here that you want. CarnEvil Helm, of course, key to the build. 10 fetches close to you with sharp poison. Powerful dart when every time you do. Acrylic Race, guys, 50% damage reduction, of course, as well. And Nemesis Braces to summon elites. Yep. What's in the queue? Yeah, let's go, boys. In the queue, guys, of course, Echoing Fury. Every time we kill a target, you get 15% attack speed for 5 seconds. And it also gives you movement speed as well. You get 25% movement speed out of this as well, man. So it's a really, really, really lovely really lovely weapon turn, man. So it makes you move faster and makes your DPS go through the roof, man. It just suits CarnEvil perfectly. Because remember, your pets match your attack speed when casting darts. Okay, so sick. It's very, very cool. Love it. Also gives you a buff icon here as well. Mask of Jerem, guys, of course, it's a pet build. So Mask of Jerem will give you an extra 2% increased damage to your darts. And then last but not least, guys, the Flavour of Time. This is a new legendary that came into the game in the current patch. Pylon effects now last twice as long. Because we're speedrunning GRs, okay, so say we hit a speed pylon, it would now last 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Same for shields, 2 minutes. Yeah, power pylon, 1 minute. You know, conduit, 1 minute. These sort of effects lets you clear stuff extremely quickly. You know, I mean, really, really. If you get like speed and its power, it's just incredible to go, man. It's really, really cool. Really, I love this amulet. Really like that amulet, man. So sweet. Nice, but you don't have to use that, guys. What you can do, if you want, you can put a COE in there. And you can take that out, put a COE in. But honestly, I would say this is better because you can hit those pylons all the time. And they last twice as long. Yum, yum, yum. But if you want to go classic, you can just put conventional benefits in there instead and hit that poison rotational damage buff. Nice. Okay, guys, skills. What we're using. So, guys, as usual, man, poison dart, spine dart. You have to use spine dart to proc your death diggers. Yum. Generates fetches. Piranha's Piranha, this is your grouping spell. So basically, you want to go up to an elite pack, hit Nado, it'll pull everything into one spot, and then just dart it into the ground. And profit, grab your globes and go. Sweet. Summon Zombie Dog's Lifelink or Leeching Beast, guys. Up to you. Healing or an extra 10% damage reduction. Remember, change your gloves over. If you're using a Lifelink, I'll just say enough now to Archer's Gauge. If you're having Leeching Beast, then you must wear Taskers. Soul Harvest, Soul's Ways, Intelligence buff and Movement Speed buff. Yum. Spirit Walk, guys, love Spirit Walk, baby. This thing hits it gives you a massive movement speed buff, makes you immune to damage for 2 seconds. And then, guys, Horrify Stalker, we're using Ritual's Ring, so this will prop the Ritual's Ring, gives you that 6% movement speed for 4 seconds. And Stalker also gives you an extra 20% as well for 4 seconds as well. So you get a huge amount of speed. If you find that you're dying in the build, change Stalker over to Frightening Aspect, and that'll give you an extra 50% armor. But you will move slightly slower. It's up to you. Passage, guys, of course, remember, we are using the Hellfire Amulet here, which has Fetish Sequence, which is this one here, so you actually summon fetishes. You've got to have this in the build, otherwise it won't work. Okay, then Fierce Lottie gives you movement speed. This is a speed farming build. If you're on hardcore, guys, make sure you change this to Spirit Vessel, otherwise rip, okay? So very, very important to change over. Fierce Lottie, sorry, is fantastic, man. It gives you so much movement speed, it's brilliant. Great Justice gives you cooldowns to healing and mana every time you kill an enemy within 20 yards. Yum. Confidence Ritual, guys, 25% damage within 20 yards. And then Pierce gives you an extra 20% damage on top as well. You can change one of these if you wish over to something more tank, like Swampland Attunement would be perfect, okay? Especially if you're on hardcore. Guys, if you're on hardcore, in my opinion, I would change Confidence to Swampland and then change Fierce over to Spirit Vessel. That's what I would run like that. It'll be slow, obviously, but that way you'll be much more tank and you won't die as hopefully not as much. But softcore, running like that, yeah, nice. Okay, guys. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, shall we go do a rift? Yeah, let's go do a rift. Okay, guys. Nothing in main stat, just the usual, like I normally do it. We are all on most of the game. Not everything is completely all. We've got nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. You know, but Intel's 15k, 15,000, not too bad. Current state of the game is pretty low. And let's go do a GR 100. So this is the main build I used for the last season, but I've just updated it for this season. To do all my GR speeds, this is how I got a lot of my bulk of my gems done really, really quickly. On my previous video, which I just uploaded, I tend to use that video, the CarnEvil Pet Walker one. I tend to use that one for gems up to around about 90, and then I'll switch to this build up to about 110. Then after that, I would use my solo build to push them right up to about 120, 125 solo, and then all my gear, boom, profit. Right, let's go. In power? No, we don't power. Right, let's get our dogs out, guys. Yum, yum, yum. Woof, woof, woof. And let's go. Right, first thing we need to do is get fetches out. You can have a maximum of 15 fetches from the passive. So we've got 7 now. You want to go up to at least 10. And you can see, guys, look how fast my attack speed is. Look at this, look. That lasts for 5 seconds every time you kill a target. Okay, so kill one, look, 1 stack, 2 stacks, and you can just see the increase. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy good. So most of the time, when you're moving across, man, remember, we're not using Legion Beast at the moment, so, you know, you want to be stutter-stepping a little bit. Get some trash in there. There's a pack. You can see the Fury proccing, and it's dead already. You know, it's absolutely stupid. Look at the damage this can output. What? Remember, on this version of the build as well, there's no room for traps, because you have to use the Dreams gem. So, it can output this much damage without trapped, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty sweet, man. Where's that guy? Come on, dude. I want to be over here, so we can kill some... Oh, there we go. Kill some dudes. Bang. There we go. Dead. Oh, my God. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are probably watching this now thinking, oh, my God, this is slow. You know, but for a Witch Doctor, this is actually very, very fast. You know, there's a lot of easier classes out there to play, like Demon Hunter, Wizards, for instance, stuff like that can just blast through, you know? Absolutely blast through. But Witch Doctor's never been fantastic for speeds, you know? Just the way we're designed, unfortunately, you know. But I always do my best every season and every patch to give us a really good speed build to smash it out. Okay, guys, remember we're using the Flavor of Time. Okay, using the Flavor of Time. So this now lasts 1 minute. Look, I've got 1 minute of power. A minute of power. That's bizarre. That's crazy. So this isn't going to let us speed now. Just so much quicker. So much quicker now. We're just going to blow these blasters. Just going to kill these guys out. Bang. 1 minute of speed. Sorry, power, man. So if we get a speed pilot now, a conduit, oh, it's going to make a big difference. There you go. It's really easy to play though, guys. You know, just find a lead pack, cast Nado, group the mobs around that dudes, and blaze them. You know. Remember, you want to be fighting within 20 yards as well, because you're using Confidence Ritual. As soon as you get close to a target, just hit Spirit Walk, and you're indestructible for 2 seconds. And just destroy them, you know. Oh, let's go up this way. Ritual's ring there. Bit of speed. We've got the channeling pilot. Okay, we've got channeling. How long does this last for? 1 minute. 1 minute of channeling, guys. Sick. But yeah, if we was using Paragon, oh my god, it's very, very fast, man. It's very, very fast. There's pretty much as soon as we cast one set of darts, we were just one shot pretty much everything. Right now, it takes a little. I just want to show this without Paragon, man, because obviously, if I added 3,600 Paragon, it would skew the results quite a lot, you know. But it's like I said, it's a tried and tested build I made last season. You can use it pretty much straight away, and it's absolutely fine. I did a lot of grinding on this build actually during season 17. Shield, guys! Look at this shield! Look, 2 minute shield. Unfortunately, we didn't get speed. Let's kill some of these dudes off. Saxtress is actually the best Rift Guardian for this build, by the way, because she summoned ads. When she summons those ads, let's kill these ads. Watch my Fury procs. I got Fury procs up. Let me zoom in. Look, ah! Dead. There you go. We was only goofing around, and we absolutely destroyed it, man. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. But that's good, though, guys. You know, 100 down with no main stat added. If we added main stat, oh god, stupid. I already did some tests with main stat. Like, with all my Paragon, I was doing 110 so quick, man. So quick. Not as fast as most classes, but for a Witch Doctor, it's one of your best bets with GR speeds, guys. Lovely. And there you go, guys, man. That's the end of the video. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, guys, and share this video. And also check the video description for the build guide link to Diablo fans for the best roll of gear, guys. skills, etc., etc. So that way you won't ever get lost. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care, man. More to come. More to come. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for everyone who has been with me for so many years now, guys. Well over 6 years making Diablo 3 content. Okay, guys, thanks very much. I will see you next video. Take care.